And it looks like we may have readies from both players.
Yeah, we got readies from both. We're counting it down, and we are off. Both players off to a decent start. Frank's got a bit of a lower board to start his level 8. And already have to deal with some yellow junk in column 7.
He does, and Sarah's having to deal with a limited access to red right now, which is really slogging her board up a little bit. Is trying to also avoid getting anything in that wells she's kind of created over there in column 3. But Sarah is holding a lead right now over the top seeded Frank, just by 4 viruses here as we hit 45 seconds.
Yeah, it's a pretty good pace for now. She'll probably have to keep up the aggression just a little bit in the later levels, because as you get higher up, the viruses get more compact. They get more. You have a higher tendency to get more combos in that regard. So she's gonna have to start picking up that pace coming up in a couple of levels. Gonna get a nice combo here, though.
Absolutely, and Frank really starting to make some moves here as well, cleaning up his board. He's going to get a horizontal. He's now going to take the lead over Sarah. His board's a bit spread out, but not too terribly so.
Yeah, it's not too bad. A good piece here, gets another combo there. Kind of has run of the board right now. He's going to get another combo. Just needs one more blue, and he'll be done. Sarah having a little bit of trouble, though, while Frank gets out at about a 137. Sarah just trying to figure out where she can put other pieces.
Yeah.
I know she's going to get the combo there. Nicely done. Gets out at 157, so about 20 seconds behind right now.
Yeah, getting pinned in those quarters is so absolutely brutal. When it comes to finishing out levels like that. We get to level 9 here, and level 9 record was set for this yesterday by Packy live as he finished in 1 minute and 8 seconds. So we'll see if anybody beats that, but you never know.
It's Packy. I would not be surprised if he breaks his own record very soon.
Well, we'll see him a little later.
That's kind of why I kind of joked a little bit. It's like, wait, Packy broke a record? It must be a day ending in Y.
We'll see how that match goes a little later, but right now, Frank's really split up his board, not getting favorable RNG. It's a very red-heavy board, although he does drop that yellow garbage down, making things look nice. He's maintaining a half a dozen virus lead over Sarah, who's just got a lot of viruses stacked in the center of her board.
Yeah, she's starting to make the most of her situation. Looks like she's going to go for a horizontal underneath. Gets it. She'll go for what she's going to start. She's going to have to pull the trigger on that center well at some point. There it goes.
And she's down to less than 10 viruses and is free and clear on all of her viruses, which is always a nice sight. As we hit 3.5 minutes, Frank just down to that last virus. You see him just tapping like mad, holding down. Give me something. Boom. All right, he's out at 326, and we get to level 10.
Yeah, this is going to be a bit of an odd situation for Sarah, though. Her viruses are very spread out. She'll probably have to go with a horizontal clear on red, but that just kind of went the way of the dodo now. Looks like it'll just be a vertical clear. Just needs one more red. There it is, out at 352.
And she's not too terribly far behind. 15 viruses is definitely a margin you can make up. Frank's got a lot of his viruses clustered in that center, which it's going to have a minimal effect on drop time, but he's really going to have to start thinking about drilling down, which will eat drop time. So looks like he's really starting to focus those blues. Meanwhile, Sarah's board's still stacked up pretty high at 37 viruses. Trying to get something going there, really trying to start filtering out the center of that board. She's got a double horizontal blue whenever she wants it, and I like that play, and tucking underneath to get that triple. Very well done.
There, nice. Having to deal with a little bit of garbage in column 4, clears it away. Column 7 is pretty much just put whatever you want. That's fine. You can do what you need to do. I think she's gonna try to clear. I think she might go for a horizontal on that yellow there in column 5.
Frank had a very good setup to get his reds cleared off the board, and has access to a horizontal yellow whenever he needs it. And it looks like he may be setting up for that here as we hit 5 minutes.
He's getting ready for it. There it goes. Yeah, and you can see he's setting up for much lower drop time on that top piece. But it's going to stack real high, but the pieces are going to be okay. He'll be out at 514. Sarah's trying to find some good cooperation from the RNG here. Gonna get a nice combo.
Has that red heavy end game, and it looks like the solution will be to clear those horizontally. Also has that easy triple.
Yeah, that was a great clear there.
Sarah didn't even think twice about that. So she's just got the 2 reds to go. Could have linked those reds across the board. Decided not to. Just going to clear them out individually. She'll be out at under 6 minutes. As Frank's struggling here on 11.
Yeah, having to deal with some garbage in 6. Not getting much in terms of cooperation from the RNG at this point.
And got a double blue, and you saw him flip it around the board for a second and say, well, I don't have anything for that. So off it goes. We're going to see a nice single column play here. Just brilliant from Frank. Has him at 30, but Sarah's managed to narrow the gap to about 7 viruses, and she's narrowing that further with the surge she's on.
Yeah, she's doing a lot of 2 clears, a lot of getting a lot of doubles hit, and that's really helping her game out here. Here comes a horizontal. That's a great play. That's really narrowed the gap down to 3.
They're now down to 4 here as she's got herself set up for a big horizontal and goes for it, gets 3 more off the board. There's a bit of red garbage as a result, but now 3 viruses off the lead as Sarah's had an absolutely lights out 11.
Yeah, having a really good run here. Frank with a good combo though, getting those 2 blues underneath at the first row.
They're now starting to get a double yellow surge here.
Behind.
Sarah down to 13, Frank down to 12 here. And Sarah really could start doing some damage. She's got a good double play in her future.
She's done the double. She's got it.
She can also has a really great horizontal play if she clears some stuff out. She could get a sweet T right here. She's down to 8. Frank's just needing certain colors here. Sarah's down to 5. Sarah's down to 4 as she's got free and clear on every virus now. It's going to come down to how RNG wants to play this, and that awful spire that Frank set or himself up in. But Sarah just needs 2 pills and she'll be out. Let's see who gets it.
It's going to be a race.
It's going to be a race, but it looks
Sarah's
like
got it 7:45. But
no,
Frank at 7:42.
7:42. So Sarah finishes in our stream first, but the timer says Frank's the winner. Wow!
Oh man! By just under 3 seconds.
Unbelievable how this second round is going right now. Sarah putting Frank to the screws, but Frank managing to just win by 3 seconds.
Oh, that was a close one. I thought the RNG was going to have that same situation we had the last game with the M Hero, but it cooperated for Frank this time.
We'd have to look at that too, because I'm looking at the 11 records, and I think she could be top 3 on that. So that was an incredible 11 we saw.
Absolutely. What an incredible first game. All right, and we're going to set up now for game number 2. Looks like we already have it ready from Sarah. And
Sarah said she forgot to breathe. Breathe and hydrate.
Here we go, counting it down in 3, 2, 1, go!
And Sarah's already off to the races. It's about a 6-second difference between our players here on the timer, so definitely do keep that in mind. Sarah off to a very strong start, though, Ethan, as she's got a bit of a split, a well in column number 5, but has the virus lead. It's starting to look for red support. Looks like she might be getting it.
Yeah, she's getting some good support from red and blue. Gonna need to see a lot more reds coming out of her play field, though.
I agree.
She's room for everything she needs, though. That's a good play. Tucking that down. Looks like she'll go for a horizontal play. There it is.
She's also just partially setting up these reds, which I like, because it seems that the story of her game is just not getting any of that red support. So she's really just trying to make do with what she can. She also has a couple of doubles if she needs them pretty much at any time in that lower left corner.
It's looking pretty good right now. A nice tuck clear there. Keeping things relatively clean. Not having to deal with any junk right now.
And
what a nice
beautiful under clear there, as Sarah's going to get a double and has a pretty substantial lead right now on Frank. Frank needing blues, not getting them. Sarah just trying to set up here so she can get out.
She's going to go for horizontal on the first row.
That's a good call. I like that call. Frank out at a minute 32 though, so he is in the lead. As Sarah out at a minute 42. So both these players off to very strong starts here as we get to our second round here in the second game.
Yeah, it looks like Frank's kind of got the lead time-wise right now. Let's see if that will keep up for him as the levels continue. Sarah's got a nice tee opportunity if she sees it. Oh, probably would have taken it with that blue-yellow. It's a good chance to do it.
There's just got one of the worst blue situations I think I've seen to start a level. It's very rough up there, and RNG decidedly not giving her the blues.
No, and now that cross is gone. Having to deal with a red run. It's a horizontal though,
and I think that was just to get something going on that side. Just continue to deal with the blue garbage and just try to work on getting something going, and that seems to be the play here. As Sarasparkle at the 3-minute mark has 24 viruses to go. Frank's opened up a bit of a lead.
Yeah, it's a pretty sizable lead right now for Frank. Looking pretty good on his end. Probably going to want to wait for a double red. Here it comes. He'll go. Is he going to take it on the right? Nope. He's going to clear the left side. And he's got it all set up perfectly. Yeah, he set that up perfectly. One blue and a pair of reds. And he sees what he's got to do. And just it shows the double red is the last piece. That is so RNG right now.
Frank at 322, Sarah at 328. Sarah trying to get out of this level 8. That right side's a bit troublesome. Not quite free and clear. Really needs to get that last... that entire column 8 is really going to be the problem child here. As Sarah maybe setting up for that double yellow.
Yeah, I think she's trying to find some way to get things cleared up. She's got to see the horizontal. She sees it. That's good.
Eating a bit of drop time here, but I really like that. That was really wise. Down to a 20 virus deficit here as we hit level 10, the penultimate level here. Frank trying to secure a semi-final Sunday. Sarah trying to keep her hopes alive here. Our 9 seed versus our 1 seed.
Yeah, and already Frank's has a very nice concentration of viruses right here in the middle. He kind of went all around the edges. Gets another T clear. It's a very
Frank
nice play.
Really is just makes an art form of dropping into T's. It's such a great sequence when you see it. And now it's just managing whatever is left on this board here. It looks like a blue-yellow tuck is optimal if you're Frank, but he'll take it anyway he can get. Sarah surging back here as we get to the end of 10. Frank out at 4:59. Sarah was playing brilliantly here on this 10. Just starting to look at some red support here, hopefully, as she can get the middle of that board cleared out. But has almost a free and clear board here. It's really going to depend on that yellow in column 8.
Yeah, she's got an opening way for either side. She can go either horizontal or vertical. It's entirely her call at this point.
And also now has the option to underclear that red if she wants. It doesn't look like she will. She's setting up some additional garbage. So looks like she'll do a partial underclear there just to prevent the drop time. I like that call. It's just going to be a little bit of drop time. That double red, great. Out at 5:52. Let's see if Sarah can surge back here on 11. We saw it last time.
It's entirely possible, but she's got about 26 viruses to make up. Frank already under 20 viruses to go.
I don't know. This is an amazing surge we're seeing right now to Sarah. That double blue she can't do anything with, but we saw her clear about 8 or 9 viruses in the span of about 15 seconds.
Yeah, looking pretty good right now. Already starting to cut that deficit down a little bit, but it's still about 20 viruses and change. She's gonna need an incredible surge to have a chance. Frank is already down to 10.
Sarah needs a red surge. Like if there's any time we would want to see 15 double reds in a row, now might be that time.
Yeah, that would be the one. But getting a couple double yellows shouldn't hurt either. Nice combo from Frank into a triple.
Brilliant combo from Frank.
And
he's
that
going to be out at a 646, which I'm just verifying here.
A hot time.
It is the second best time of all time. Packy with that 648 now falls into third, but Dimwit still holds the top time at that 644. And there's nothing you can do at a pace like that.
No, that pace is just absolute straight fire, and when someone's just on that incredible momentum, there's not much you can really do with that, unfortunately.
And Sarah probably going to go have a Dr. Mario juice or two. But it will be a 2-0 sweep for Frank as he advances into the brackets. He will take on the winner of our next match, Leviticus versus Dars.